everybody, welcome to my Patreon. Woo! Okay, I have 3 tiers available for you, all kinds of fun stuff. I've got funny things that I'm doing online, just all kinds of just funny little bits of reader personality, and fun polls. This is on the first tier. The first tier is you're just going to get all kinds of just fun little personality things, fun little polls, fun little activities. I'm going to be showing you works in progress of all of my paintings. I specialize in sex and romance art. That is my specialty. All the things behind me are all sex and romance art right now, and that's what I prefer doing. That's the kind of art that I prefer doing. I do works in progress. I do I introduce you to brand new works just as they're hitting, before they even go live on my website, ready for sale. I do originals. I have originals and prints available on my website, but you're going to actually see the process behind the scenes of me making the art. I'm probably not going to make very many shot videos, but I'm going to be making, you're going to see the progress shots. You're going to see images of the piece developing over time. It's really interesting. It's really cool. And then I'm going to be talking about each time I finish a painting, I'm going to shoot a quick, hey, this is a brand new piece. This is work in progress. I'm going to talk about my piece. My second level has a lot of fun stuff. It has home decor advice. Anything that you would like to, guys, I know all about color. I know all about how to ramp up your home, make your home more creative, have more pizzazz, or take away some of the clutter and streamline it and make it look sleek and sexy and powerful. I know how to make it soft like ocean waves. I know how to make it deep and poignant. So there's going to be home decor advice. There's also going to be more in-depth videos on each of my art videos. I'm going to be doing some longer videos on the second tier. I'm going to be doing longer videos on each of my pieces, introducing them to you, telling you about them, why they're important, what they mean to me, and where they came from, out of me and out of my life. And there's going to be a lot of really rich personal stories and history out of them. And then I'm also going to be doing some artist highlights. Like once a week, I'm going to be doing an artist highlight where I talk about either an artist that's similar to me or myself, and I'm going to be talking about how my life as an artist has grown and where I am now in my journey, where I want to be going, where I am now, where I've been in the past. I want to show you the timeline of my life and of my art career. And then on the top level, the third level, I like to only have 3 levels on my Patreon. My top level, some really interesting stuff comes out of the woodwork there. First of all, there's some really deep and personal stories from my life. Shh! Don't tell anybody my deep and personal stories from the top level. Shh! I also, because I like to specialize in sex and romance art, I also like to specialize in sex and romance advice and people and hearing about people. I want to hear about your romances. I want to hear about what you're doing. I want to hear about your relationships. And I'm going to be posting daily videos on the top tier. I'm going to actually be posting twice a day on the top tier. That's how often it's going to be. That's how big it's going to be. And the top tier is going to have things like there's going to be a daily sex and romance and relationship advice. There's going to be top tier work. There's going to be deep, meaningful, personal stories about me, and there's also going to be some really and the magic underneath the paint. That's a big one. Every time I paint something, I put words. Because, words have energy. Words have power. They have impact. They put out a vibrational field out into the universe. And we have different types of... I'm going to scratch my back now. We have different types of vibrational fields in the universe. And what I do is I put in words, I put in phrases, I put in very, very high vibration phrases underneath the paint on the drawing itself, and then I paint over it, and that's the painting. And so I actually give my art buyers, my original art buyers, not obviously that this doesn't show up in the copy in the metal prints, because I like to specialize in metal prints. The brushed metal prints are nice and durable. They can, you can write it, you can knock them around and they'll still be really, really good. So I like to specialize. I don't like to do paper prints. I don't like that. I like metal prints. And so I have metal prints on one side of my site, but on the other side of my site, I have my originals, and my originals are all done with things underneath the paint. Sometimes you can see some things underneath the paint. You can see, like, there's obviously a word under there, a phrase under there. Sometimes I write it out in pen, just a regular ballpoint pen. And in those cases, you can't see what's underneath the paint. In those cases, you can't even tell that there's something there. But if I use a Sharpie, a big thick Sharpie like this, and I write underneath the paint, then you can tell. In fact, on this painting behind me, there's something written across her chest, and I wrote that with a Sharpie, and you can, if you get up real close, you can tell that there's a word underneath the paint. It's really hard to see, and you have to really be looking for it, but you can tell there's something there. And I believe I wrote on her chest, I think I wrote thriving, but I wrote things all over that painting. I wrote all parts of her body, all parts of the surrounding area. She's completely covered. So this is the kind of, guys, this is the kind of thing that I want you guys to know, that on the top tier you have the ability to see what's underneath the paint, or if I don't specifically show it to you on each painting, I will tell you what I put under there. I will sit down and I will walk you through the process. I will walk you through what I wrote, why I wrote it, what kind of energy vibration it's going to put out, what the combinations of those things are going to attract to the painting, and therefore to you as the art buyer. So it's going to be a really powerful thing. It's really deep and interesting. Guys, I would love for you to join my Patreon. You are just so cool, and oh my god, I love connecting with people. I love connecting with people over art, over sex and romance, over home decor, over the fact that the paintings in our lives change the way our lives are lived. It's all really beautiful. Namaste. Have a lovely day.